We have cranes still coming? My name is Matt Panella with Panella Construction. I'm a journeyman carpenter and a project manager out here in Central California. It was probably late 2020 that we really started hammering down on projects. We had multiple projects breaking ground at the same time. There was more work than we'd ever had before. And what I was noticing is that we just didn't have the systems in place to keep up with all of it. In the hunt for finding something that I could do takeoff on quick and keep organized on, Houzz Pro was the go-to. What I didn't know is that I would then have estimating, invoicing, client communications, and more all in one place. Let me show you how I'm using this software to help our business. You have takeoffs and estimates for pricing out the project. In the estimate tab here, we have from scratch, from a template, or you can upload your own. If you prefer sending a more simplified estimate with a few line item breakdowns, creating an estimate from scratch is perfect. With one click, we're on this pre-formatted estimate. We can now add different items. On this project, we're installing James Hardie horizontal lap siding. We have 2,500 square feet of it. You can see that the unit is already set to square feet. We have material with a cost of $575 per square foot calculated here for us, along with our labor. We have our markup to keep our business profitable. You can adjust this estimate any way that you want to. When it comes to terms and conditions, I can add this template and everything's automatically input. The best part and the easiest part of all of this is down here at the bottom, we have an e-signature spot where, as a company, we will sign and our client can sign as well. This finalizes the estimate and allows construction to start. From there, we can hit preview and share. You can see just how well formatted everything is. It's all broken down really nice. Everything's clean. We have our payments set up. You could set up multiple payments along with the deposit. Our terms and conditions are here, along with the signature at the bottom. With the template from Houzz Pro, everything is included. How do you price out a kitchen remodel? You can see that under the material and labor tab, Houzz Pro fills these in for you automatically depending on where your project is. From there, you can adjust these numbers to where it fits for your estimate. Once you have gone through the template provided by Houzz Pro and adjusted everything you need, subtracting items or adding, you can go up to the top here and hit more actions. From here, you could save it as a template. That way, the next time you have a kitchen or a bath remodel that pops up, you can use your own template that you've created. I'm sure all of us have done it, but forgetting one simple thing can cost you thousands. Let's start a material takeoff for your project. At the top here, we have our measurements. I'm going to use square footage on this place. And it's as simple as a click and drag. And you're going to do this all the way through the project. Now that we've got all of our measurements taken on this place, you can see square footage up here on the right-hand side on measurements. This will list every single measurement that we just took. Once we're done, we can hit review and estimate right up here. This will take you into all the measurements that you've taken on that project. So now by clicking Start New Estimate up here in the top right corner, we can prepare an estimate for our client. Once I have my estimate complete, I'm going to send that off to my client, get them to e-sign it and confirm everything, make sure that everything is as it should be, and then we're ready to start building. Do we have hardware down on these? When I first start on a new construction project, my first step is creating this timeline, all the way back to surveying in the beginning, then to dirt work, foundation, underground, and more. I can invite all of my subcontractors on here to view this timeline. If installation is delayed and we click and drag this, drywall and stucco follow. The best part is once your subcontractors are inputted here in the system, it'll let them know that they can't start their scope of work until a later date. Timelines help us keep organized. On top of that, I can keep all the attachments for every project right here. Just the other day, I went to go lay out this roof system here, and I didn't have the truss calcs that they send out when the trusses get delivered. I was able to go on my phone, look through the attachments on this project, and find this here. I was able to lay out everything right from my phone. Along with the truss layout, the plans, and everything else, all of my billing is also here. This helps me keep track of everything that's been sent out. Having everything saved in Houzz Pro and looking like this, professionally formatted and clean, makes life a breeze. Before this, it was folders on a computer, and I only had it on that one computer. Now my whole team has everything, no matter where we go, accessible from a phone, tablet, or PC. We have our crew coming out to double check all of our structural embeds. What we're gonna do is track that on our daily logs, take pictures for progress, and make sure that all of our embeds are set correctly. So we're gonna open up the Houzz Pro app here. We're gonna go to Projects, Lot 11. Slide to the right, we've got our daily logs. We'll click on today's daily log. We'll add the employees that are in, along with the work that was done. Having that quality in-house and being able to monitor it from the office is great with these daily logs. we're going to integrate tech more and more. We have different ways of sending things to clients. We're not calling them and saying, hey, this is what's happening with your bathroom. We could send them pictures and show them exactly what it's gonna look like. Using the 3D floor plan tool with Houzz Pro, you can map out the corners of the room. You can add windows, doors, to show your clients exactly what they're gonna be getting. Once you've built out that floor plan, you can create a 3D model. Now this is a project that we have mapped out completely. We have the bathrooms, the bedrooms, the kitchen, everything is complete. We can select dollhouse and see it from a different angle. This way we could pivot the house around, see the windows, the doors, everything in between. This gives the client a great idea of what's gonna happen. We can also change the cabinets and the countertops, the flooring as well. Now you can see we have the lower cabinets, but what we don't have are the uppers. We're gonna go into products, we're gonna find kitchen products. If you know what you're looking for, you can use the search bar here to find it, or we can flip through all the selections we have here. We have found the upper cabinet that we need, this 2-door wall cabinet here. We're gonna click that, and we're just going to drag it down to the location that we want it, right next to these windows. We can duplicate it by clicking that and adding one to the other side. But we wanna change the finish to where it matches everything else. We're using a shaker style cabinet, and for that finish, we were using the weathered gray. With the 3D floor plan, we're able to go into that walkthrough mode and see just how high up the cabinets are going to be in comparison to the window, or any other appliances in the kitchen. In the products tab over here, you can see just how many selections you have. You have everything from plumbing and light fixtures to furniture and more. Everything you need for your 3D model. The feature for me that has been the most helpful is that change order feature. Because most times when we're making a change order, we're doing it on the fly. I have a client right there saying, hey, I need to do this, I need to move this, what's it gonna cost me? And instead of it taking a day to turn that around, I can get on my phone right then, type it up and send it off to them, and it's done. If there is one thing I can tell you right now, it's always have a signed change order in hand before doing any work. That way you know you're getting paid for the work that you're doing. If I don't know what's happening on the ground, I don't know what sub-trades are where, or where my employees are, everything's gonna get messy. Looking back, one of the worst things that I have done was lack of communication on rough framing, and a whole kitchen got framed out at 9 foot rather than 11 foot. What did that result in? Tearing out every single wall and building it back at 11. That was thousands of dollars lost simply because of my lack of communication. So being able to keep track of everything with an all-in-one software is huge for me now. Now let's talk about every contractor's favorite part, getting paid. Houzz Pro has made it easy with integrated invoicing and estimating that allows your clients to pay whenever from wherever. Now that it's approved, I can create an invoice here. I can change when the payments need to be made. We can set progress payments here. This project's around 3 months long, so 3 payments once a month is gonna do it. We can change the date here with a click of a button, and we're good to go. So if you're anything like me, you wanna see what your client's gonna see before they actually see it. Does it look good? Is it professional? Can they understand it? Let's hit preview and share. We can see exactly what they're going to see. This invoice looks great. You have everything there that needs to be there. You have your line item breakdowns, the overall cost, and at the bottom here, we even have the payments. They have the option to pay now, which allows them to pay with a card or a bank transfer. Now that we're good to go, we can hit share. And just like that, we have the ability to send this out as an email. You can hit send, or if you want to make a couple copies, hit export as PDF. But this one's good to go. Let's hit send. My clients really enjoy having a system like this where they can see what's happening all the time. As a project manager, I can allow them to see the photos, the project timeline, so I'm always in control. And I enjoy it because I'm not getting text messages asking what the dirt in front of the house is for, or what color the front door is gonna be, or are we gonna put lights in this place? Makes it easy on me because everything's right there for them to see. The messaging system is your one-stop shop for all client communications. Everything that gets sent stays saved with the project from lead phase through to construction. So you can access your plans, your RFIs, any changes made to the project, all through this app. So check this out. Adding a lead is quick and easy. You can import from an email, import from a file, or hit create new lead. Input your client's name, the job description, and you can also assign it to a certain person on your team. Communication is quick and easy, and we can keep track of everything here in the messages. This client in particular said that they might want to hold off until next spring to build. We're going to follow up with an email, that way they know that we're serious about building for them. We have the option to send this as an email, as a text. We can attach a file, we can attach photos, and more. From here, once we have our email typed up, we're just going to go ahead and hit send. If you're on the go and don't have much time, you can also use one of the quick templates here. If you want it a little bit more personalized, you can edit each of these, or you can create a brand new one. This is a quick and easy way to keep communication between you and your leads. You have these templates that work for you. That allows you to do the construction work yourself and know that the back end is automated and templated. One of my favorite features is being able to send out a newsletter. That way everybody stays up to date on what we're doing as a business. We have all of our leads and clients' information saved in the Houzz Pro software. Houzz Pro has templates that allow you to plug in photos and text to give your clients a good idea of what you've done lately. In this newsletter that we're sending out here, we're explaining 3 of the historical projects we've completed in the last couple years. We're going to select who it's going to. Right now, 26 of our clients. We're going to edit the subject line. We hit send campaign up here, and it's out. If I had to give somebody any piece of advice when it comes to construction technology, definitely utilize it to create systems. We're getting out of the times of writing proposals on a napkin or a piece of paper, and we're stepping more into the digital age where everything is done online. As your business grows, you're getting more employees, you're getting more work, you have more leads coming in. You need that all-in-one construction software that Houzz Pro has to offer as a foundation for your business. Once you have that, you have all the tools you need to grow and get bigger and scale accordingly. And with that, you can elevate your business.